Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Esoteric Ebb. And we're going to be waking up this scary ice troll guy. He's the one who froze the nice mushroom man we set free last time. I can't get any closer. I'm just going to do this for a screenshot, actually, to be honest. Probably for the thumbnail, but we can probably have a look at this guy anyway. Oh, I didn't do that with the mushroom dude, did I? Could go back and do it, but it seems fairly pointless. We know his name. Well, we know what he is. He's a troll. The words "no shit" and "Sherlock" spring to mind at this point. All right. Well, I guess we got to talk to him, and this could go very badly very quickly. Sleeping troll. Its back facing the pillar of jaw, a creature right out of every kid's nightmares.
A troll.
A frost troll, to be precise. Horrid creature.
Such fierce power, just sleeping.
Your goblin companion stares slack-jawed at the beast.
There is a cage next to the pillar. Something inside is moving, but you'll need to get closer to investigate.
You can definitely sneak up on him, maybe get a nice strike in before he wakes up.
It's a decent dex check. I've got a couple. I've got a +1 at the moment, so that's definitely an option. A troll.
Yes, your mortal enemy. You stand no chance.
Any troll still alive today is going to be a particularly formidable foe.
What do we do?
I'm not sure, cleric.
He reluctantly moves his gaze off the beast to face you.
This is beyond anything that
His whisper is low and shaky.
We can't kill a troll.
Should I sneak up and check out the cage?
Well, that is a possibility. However, it could end up poorly.
Do it. You were lucky enough to find the troll sleeping. Now you can fuck him up. Bad style.
How do I ambush the troll?
Opportunist, eh? Well,
you need to get closer first to do any proper damage, but you'll probably get stomped to death if you try it.
Easy. Guy's fast asleep.
Well, let's try and sneak a bit closer first. Yeah, that's alright.
One step after another, you carefully wander up to the hulking beast. Hey, here's an idea. Just a sneaky little thought. You know that movable rod you've carried around for some time now and not really used it for anything? Put it on its foot, like, underneath. Dastardly. And esoterically correct, it will function as a wonderful trap.
Yeah, let's do it.
You attach the movable rod to the troll's foot without him noticing. It's basically a little nail to him, innit? Even a tiny nail can be as painful as all hell's.
Okay, well let's do as much as we can before we wake him up. Let's check out the cage. Psst. You see a human in the cage, silently standing behind the bars while gesticulating wildly.
The yellow-clad man is attempting to convey the word help.
Ah yes, this is him. Your so-called Frank, son of Frank.
We're going to whisper.
Hey there.
The man in yellow carefully tells you in a very silent tone. What's his voice going to be? I don't know. Hang on, let me pause while I think. Let's go with something reasonable. I'm not going to do an accent, but we'll do something a bit different.
The troll is scared of Earth. Use that, good fellow.
Oh yeah, I could do that. You see the man in the cage give you a very bright smile, almost too bright.
Oh, you like him already. Now let's ambush this thing.
Okay, we've got inflict wounds as an option. I probably want to put Shield of Faith on as well. Look to Snell. Your goblin companion nervously gives you a thumbs up.
He's ready to go.
Like, how do I actually attack a sleeping troll, like, practically?
Good question. Getting closer to him would likely wake him up before you can get a hit in. Best choice here would simply be to attempt to break a toe.
Yes, you're guaranteed a success on that, while casting spells always carries an element of risk.
Alright, let's break one of his toes.
Now, close enough to smell the troll's rank odor, you reach forward and clutch his pinky toe.
Twist it.
You grab it and give it a mighty twist. You hear a resonating snap like the first log in a house to crack before the collapse.
The troll's eyes burst open as he bellows in rage. Snell whips a stone into the side of the troll's thick skull. A handful of bone fragments spray into the pillar, leaving behind shredded skin and blood. Okay.
Destroy this insect.
Cleric. Oh, I have waited so long.
As he stomps his left foot down, the movable rod makes direct contact with the rocky ground.
The rod instantly becomes stiff, no longer attached to the bottom of the troll's foot. Instead, it anchors to the ground, staying perfectly still, and pierces straight through its flesh.
Roar!
Troll roars as the movable rod implants itself deeply within his clawed foot, rivulets of blood spilling across the ground.
Troll blood, a highly esoteric substance. You can see it mutate upon the ground. Don't look at the blood, look at the damn troll. Oh. Yeah, he really wished to kill you. Ah, shit. 2?
This could be bad. Your goblin companion is already acting. He loads a stone into his sling and shoots it, already breathing heavily. It crunches into the troll's kneecap, blowing the skin off and causing him to waver.
You have awoken King Gurgalash. Quake, wretch! Your doom has come.
He pulls back a giant leg, then kicks it forward with another roar. Okay.
Nails piercing like a wave of spears.
You try your best to shake off the impact, but damn. Earth destroyed nearly all the trolls in the realm. This Gurgalash reigned as the last king of Ascani alongside Jotimel, Berg's daughter. To think he's been alive all this time, how pathetic.
You stand tall in front of the troll.
Act now.
Astonishingly foolish, you cannot defeat a troll with brute force alone. Sorcery was invented for moments like these.
Your flesh is shaking. Fear in your very limbs.
Okay, well, this clearly got off to a bad start. Let's try to calm things down.
Look at the strength check. Is that because of, got advantage as well. Well, we're gonna, we need to heal. We could charm it. I think I want to try and kill him. Constitution. Yeah, probably not that one. We could yell. I'm going to cure wounds first, though. Get some hit points back. And we're going to yell, I am Earth, returned. I am Earth, returned. Time to finish the job. The troll appears to be taken aback by this at first.
You have an opportunity. Get him.
He believes you, surely.
Okay, okay. Didn't change the charisma check. But it did change the strength check. Should we tackle his leg?
You rush forward into the troll's leg, arms up. You push. He wavers. You shove. He wobbles. Then all at once you body slam his leg. He stumbles backwards, twisting his ankle at an unnatural angle and roaring in pain.
This fight's heating up. Focus, focus.
Oh, interesting. You wonder what that could mean.
Snell tosses his hair out of his eyes and looks up into Gurgalash's face. With sweat flying off his brow and his lightning-fast sling, the goblin fires a shot at the troll's face. It hits his left eye with a loud smack.
There we go. Direct hit.
The troll roars in pain and anger.
Yes!
The troll lumbers up to a standing position, rage in his eyes. He's still off balance from being tackled, so when he swipes at you with his claws, you dodge most of it. There we go.
But one claw connects, leaving a gash down your side.
Focus. Consider your best options.
Yeah, probably the Do I want to try and just kill him, though? Maybe. I might take the opportunity to do another cure wounds. I mean, this is basically guaranteed. So, stomp on his toes again. Oh, God. Oh my god, we failed! Oh no! Oh my god! The goblin sits at a safe distance and launches another stone at the troll. It smacks him in the face this time, just to the side of his other eye.
You insolent pests!
The troll reaches towards you with one hand.
Feels like a slow attack. You step to the side, but...
Faster, look up!
You notice too late the beast moving forward. His foot is coming at you fast as a missile. Oh no. It comes down on you like a hammer on an anvil.
Cannot resist this force.
Try to not be flattened. The rough underside crushes your entire being in an instant.
You cannot do anything. It is an impossible weight.
And you get crushed against the ancient stone. I failed.
Again, yes. Another sacrifice for the pavement or the gravel road 30 feet down the lane. Blood pooling into the gutters, people forming a crowd all around. A spectacle of human achievement. A fight against the most fearsome beast of Ascani. Ended in an instant. You saw when it happened, when the troll awoke from mud and stone, when its claws clashed against the thatched roof of the neighbouring hovel. Father was not the first to grab a pike. He was not the last. He was one of many brave men.
I remember the sound.
Which one?
I remember all of it.
You were there for it all. The sight etched onto the inside of your eyelids. The sight of humanity being snuffed out by those wretched creatures, each deserving of complete annihilation, on the gravel road 30 feet down the lane. Mother did not speak with you about it, not once.
I never asked.
You never asked. That is what a man does. He grabs a pike and goes to face the roaring troll. He gets his bones embedded into the pavement, over and over and over again, until the heavens open up to the earth and the hells spill their guts on your doorstep, until the last man takes his last breath on the last day of existence. Until you die, you will pick up the pike.
Jolt awake.
Mangled, bruised, dying.
He only did 6 damage to us.
A familiar scent wafts near you. Musk, death life, life death. Spores.
Look to the side. Not far away you see the mushroom man. He's waving his staff, spores surrounding him in a thick cloud.
You feel as your drumbeat of blood, slow and frail, becomes the sturdy rhythm of a march again. Green suffuses you. Your bones are mending.
A healing spell cast through the primal.
Eh.
A risky, heroic effort. It's like a magazine tale. Damn! Get up.
You live? Bones cracked and soul returned. Yes, you live.
The troll lets out cackling laughter.
I crush you, yet you stand? Cockroach!
How are you alive? Snell yells, loading another bullet. Never mind, just keep fighting.
It is time. Commit to something. Grab him.
Yes, you need to commit, but to an actual plan. Figure it out now.
Alright. Oh, let's try to be Earth then. At this point, you might actually succeed. Alright. Got advantage, and we got a +6, so let's try this. Yeah. Yep, baby. You pull all of your might into your posture and stand with divine grace, despite the blood caked on you.
You enhance the volume of your voice and speak with a rumble that dwarfs even the troll's voice.
You desperately try to hold together your meager kingdom. I need not try, for I know it is mine, and so I reclaim it.
What?
You were a violent creature undeserving of my mercy.
You are no...
You call yourself a king? I am a god. You think your size protects you? Know this. You are but a tree grown in my path to be chopped down.
No. No!
And now I lift my axe. The troll's anger turns to totally blind, panicked fury. Oh, he's terrified, the poor thing. This is the only way you can end this without more death. Also, it was sick. You killed it. This is when it ends. Despite being visibly panicked and tired, the goblin whips another stone at the troll's head. It cracks him right above the eyes. Your companion is on fire. Hells yes, Nell. The goblin gives you a curt nod. The bloody troll flails at you with his immense bulk and deadly claws.
He connects again and again and again and again. Your vision darkens and narrows. This is it. This is everything.
Oh, this is a time for divinity. Call on Earth. Remember the chants. Okay. I mean, I've got a -1, but I do have advantage. We could try pushing in towards the cliff, though. I'd have to roll 11. With this, I've got advantage. I've got a +1 on this. Should we just try it? I'm very unlikely to succeed on this. Can't do this either. Yes, on my ring of spell storing. I forgot I was wearing that. Yes. So now I should have a +1d12 modifier on this, right?
Yeah.
You lift your head and try to find within you that delicate yet omnipresent connection to Earth.
Seek divine strength.
It is there. You draw it into yourself like you're siphoning from an ocean. It fills you up. You burst at the seams with divine power. You feel Earth inside of you.
You weren't deep in combat right now. We would have a think about the wording of that. Troll? The kingly troll looks around, his face twisted into pure panic.
No! No! Be gone.
Be like Earth.
You will not get me! No!
He's limping because of the thing I stuck in his foot. He lunges forward.
No! No!
Now's your chance.
Don't let him get away! Rush up behind the troll.
I am the king of Ascani! I am! Now's your moment. Your god is watching. Every god is watching. Strike down the beast. Finish what Earth started.
Defeat Gurgulash. Tackle him.
You hear his roar fade into the rushing water below.
With that, it's over.
Look down.
To make sure of the fading, making a yell of the beast means he actually went all the way down to his doom?
Big leader Gurgulash has fallen down to the gravity flip.
No, I don't know what that is. What is that? A powerful esoteric effect keeping a perfect gravity balance between the coast and the undercoast, also used as the name for the specific layer in which the gravity flip occurs, which is around 3 to 5 miles beneath sea level on both sides.
That means the troll has a 1 in 20 chance of survival.
Well, let's hope. Take a step back from the edge.
Shaky breath leaves your chest.
I can't believe it. That wasn't just a regular troll either, was it?
On the ground, just off the edge of the chasm, you see the only proof left behind by the beast. A tooth.
Tusk. It's called a tusk.
A troll king. Oh, I'm just happy I'm alive. Snell puts away his sling. Did you take any hits, Snell? No, nothing. You tanked all those hits by your lonesome. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? You took some pretty nasty blows. I'm okay. Cure wounds are 2 and I'm always back to normal. I know your healing magic's strong, but still. Let me know if you need another break. We both deserve it after this. Alright, let's go and check out the pillar. Alright, that was cool. I think we will save, just in case. Let's have a look at the, what's in here? Ah, healing potion. Bottle of milk! +1 strength, -5 constitution. Oh, okay, well, we'll take it all. Let's have a look at this pillar. The troll must have raided some undercoast merchant. The Pillar of Jaw towers before you.
It whispers to you unintelligibly.
Let's touch the pillar. You place your palm against the damp and soft surface.
Yes. There's a sentience inside. Strings are connected with something beyond. It's easy to make out down here. It appears the esoteric power grows more intense the further down you go. Logically, this could indicate there's a central point somewhere within the undercoast where the power is at a climax. Unfortunately, you cannot reach so deep. No one probably can. However, you could try to reason with this sentience if you so desire. Could prove useful.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm at disadvantage, but as long as we don't roll a 1 on both dice, we should be okay. Well, on 1 dice anyway, yeah.
Now, with the pillar so far beneath your dear decaying city, the voices are loud. You know damn well what they are. Only a fool would ignore it. The unreasonable assessment of death.
Press your palm against the surface.
Many have written about the Pillars of Jaw. Modern scholars talk about them as nothing but relics of the Gate War, gates themselves to other worlds, the worlds we all came from. However, arcanists knew better. While it is not common knowledge, and most would consider it nothing but an esoteric conspiracy, the great men of old Dimenor understood the pillar. They knew they are gates.
Gates?
Dormant gates. But these whispers beyond are not some alien mind attempting to converse. No, it is but the mindless chattering of souls. Souls of our dead. They are finding their way into these dormant caves. Why? You cannot tell. But that is what these screams are. The yelling of the dead.
Oh, how horrific. Let go.
Yes. Yes, it is. But this is as far as you go. You understand little about this esoteric relic of the Gate era, except...
The souls. You feel the dead inside.
Oh.
Yes, something to analyze at a later date. For now, having discovered these many levels of the pillar, you feel confident in traversing the paths between them.
Is this going to be fast travel? Yeah. Awesome. That's actually really awesome. Feel a connection to the pillar.
It's not eerie, nor is it strange, but it is but a familiar scent. One you cannot place, one that is at the tip of your tongue at the... Oh, you don't quite get it.
Right.
Remember to feel as much as you think. The esoteric is not something to be only detailed on paper. It is a wild thing to be lured and to be loved.
Nice. It's good to know I've secured these paths now.
Secured? For the moment, yes. Remember, any part of the city below which is not continuously inhabited and tamed will eventually be reclaimed. Reclaimed and scattered.
Alright. This thing's way more active than I'd imagined, considering it's just sticking out at the centre of the city.
Shift might be happening. Now that is not for you to investigate.
Alright, let's leave it for now.
Yes. In time, it will be more important. But for now, you'll do as all others do when it comes to these pillars. Leave them alone.
Alright, let's finish up for now. But that's good, we can get straight back without having to... Can I get over here? Oh, I can. Okay. We'll investigate that in a minute. I didn't know there'd be stuff over there to do, but that's cool. I'm going to look at the questing tree. So this one. I should probably let this take root. I might have to drop one of the other feet. I'm not sure what it is. These tend to be quite wordy, so I might just skip voicing it. I haven't found them that interesting so far, these little internal dialogues. Figured it out. I think I'm just going to skip through it. Alright, let's see what we get to choose from. Voice of God. Whenever you roll a d20, another hidden one is rolled. If that die is the same as yours, you critically succeed. If both are natural 20s, you regain all your hit points, all your spent spell slots, you lose all levels of exhaustion, you become genuinely happy for 1d4 seconds. Alright, interesting. Very seems unlikely to occur, though. So what does this one do? For each level of spell slot you have, you gain one additional maximum spell slot. That seems pretty good. So we'd get... Yeah, extra spell slots are always good. What's the other one, though? If you take damage that would cause you to go to 0, a mysterious force protects you. If this happens, you take no damage and lose one first-level spell slot. Oh, so as long as we have first-level spell slots, we can't be knocked down to 0. I mean... Sure. I mean, you always get the chance to retry combat again, don't you? And now I can heal during combat. Seems good. I think I'll take the extra spell slots one. I mean, this one seems good, but... Like... The chance of rolling... 2 20s? And I can't even do the maths on that. It's highly unlikely. Whereas the spell slots, you know, that's just there, isn't it? So let's take the String Master one. Yeah, so we're going to need to forget one and then take that. Was it my jet? No. Spellbook? How do I get my stats? Here we go. So let's have a look at what these do. So with 1 hit point every hour, that... Yeah, it's quite minor, isn't it? That one has procced quite often. I like that one. Yeah, I like that one too. I think I will drop Asgalian Spirit, shall we? How do I get it back? Oh, okay. Is it? Yeah. Let's get rid of that one. Oh. Take this one instead. There we go. So I should have just... Yeah. One extra spell slot in every slot. So that's pretty good. Well, we're going to... Okay, we're going to talk to Frank in a sec. Let me just... I want to recover a little bit first. So let's take... Yeah, accidentally closing that. Let's take one of these. And then we'll take one of these. This is the Troll's Tooth. Quickly regenerates HP over time. That's pretty good. Like, the fact it does it quickly, right? I suppose I can stick it. I guess I should do it instead of that one, shouldn't I? Well, I'm at full HP now, so I don't need to do that right now. So actually, maybe I don't need to have that right now. Charisma's still pretty high. Consume the milk. Plus 5 HP. So I guess I can put it in as a thing, and then I could drink it to regain 5 HP. I'll leave it for now. I'm just wondering if I should put in like a charisma thing. I might put the frog helmet back on. So spell slot wise, where are my thirds? Which one does my third slot? This? That's second level. I've got 3 of those. What does my third spell slot? Consumable I've been finding that does. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Let's take one for now. And I would like, yeah, I'll do a few of these. But I'm getting a bit low on those now. Alright, well I guess we should have a chat with Frank, son of Frank then, huh?
As you approach the cage, you hear a faint voice inside. Won't you help me out there, good fellow?
On the ground you see a key.
Yeah, the troll dropped it. It's for the cage, of course. Yes, it must have fallen off the troll during the fight. You'll probably ask for some type of reward in a scenario like this.
Who are you?
Currently, I'm but a man in need of a great saviour.
What do you know about the tea shop?
Look, I'll be very happy to answer any questions you've got, but please...
You hear him banging on the bars.
I'll be much more talkative with my freedoms in order.
What do I get in return?
Eternal gratitude and a lifelong friend?
What kind of friend?
Oh, the very rich kind. I might currently just be a prisoner of war or something like a kidnapping victim, but I do have my coffers to summon.
Think I should do it, Snell?
That I think you should. Dragon slain, time to save the damsel.
You hear us laugh from inside the cage.
A damsel, eh? Well, I'll take it. Now, please.
Alright.
Right.
Open the cage with the key. As it opens, you watch a well-dressed and surprisingly not so scuffed man step out.
Ah, yes, this is the feeling.
Prince Meriadoc, Moonwatch.
Freedom. The sweetest nectar of any band.
Yeah, this guy. He's got style written all over him.
Oh, that sure is a free strider.
This is a merchant prince, specifically the Moonwatch heir. You have heard of him.
Are you Meriadoc Moonwatch?
The one and only.
The fancy free strider flashes you with a series of pearly white teeth.
Allow me to properly introduce myself.
He bows deeply.
Hola, hey San, salve, amici. Check, hello, and greetings.
He bows forward. This doesn't work, does it, this voice? I'm going to go more bold. He's almost like a pirate, isn't he? He bows forward in a deep performative motion.
My name is Meriadoc Moonwatch, great merchant prince of reeds. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, that's Russian, isn't it? God, I was hoping to go Italian, but I just verged into Russian.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, and honestly a much bigger pleasure to be rescued by you.
He looks to the goblin and immediately holds out a hand, presenting his palm.
You must be a local tribal member. Great to meet you.
He looks at the hand for a beat too long. Oh, the goblin did not like the tone of that. Technically, yes. He shakes the human's hand. I'm Schnell.
Oh, of course,
Meriadoc says, returning a limp shake. Ha, yeah, you're not supposed to shake. That's a freestrider thing. They just show their palms to people.
Showing one's palm is quite the ironic visual for such a well-focused ideology.
I've heard about you. A Reedsian author, right?
Yes, that's it.
He lifts his head even higher to proclaim a single question.
And who might you be?
My name is Ragan. I'm a government employee.
Love it.
He claps his hands together.
You, my good fellow, have just saved a top-ranking member of the Freestrider Revolution. So now, let us get down to business. What can a son of Free Thazen help you with? Anything you need.
Why are you here?
Great question. I'm on a covert expedition, you see.
Lean in and whisper.
Covert?
Yes! I am on a journey to document the experience of the esoteric wonders beneath your city of Norvik. Meaning the maze of the water temple, the depth of the fungal valley, and of course the great undercoast path itself.
How long have you been here then?
Oh, just a few days, I'm afraid. I'm currently writing my next book called A Freestrider's Guide to Ascan. But writing a travel book about a place you've never even visited sounds a bit silly, doesn't it?
He laughs.
It's quite the thing, this job of mine.
Maybe.
What?
Oh, don't just give one-word response like that. It breaks the flow of the conversation. Jeez.
I'm sorry, I'm just nervous. You're a celebrity, you know?
Sure. Okay, anyway. I used my trusty collection of spells to make my way down. Some invisibility, some detect magic, some charm person. Following the directions I bought from an old retired cleric, a recommended source, I found the hidden path down from the Tolstad tunnels. Easy trip. Surprised me, really.
Who's Moongore? Oh, yeah, the lady we tried to rob an episode or two ago and failed. Did you cast Charm Person on Moongore?
The bugbear? Oh, yes, lovely lady. Yes, I had to, unfortunately. I don't think she would have let me pass otherwise.
I understand. Don't punch him in the face.
Really, I'm not one to cast mind-altering spells wildly. It's genuinely a last-case scenario for me.
You know a fair amount of spells. He stretches a bit.
It's not something I like to advertise, but yes, I've been trained since I was a lad. As you might imagine, the horrors of magocracy make magic a less desirable skill among the free city leaders of all kinds.
Tell me about this old retired cleric.
Of course! A fellow named Boris. He lives with a monkey.
A what?
A gorilla, to be precise. Ape, I suppose. His roommate. I'm not entirely sure why I mention it, but it seems like just like the most natural point of interest about Boris's character. I was recommended to him as a source of information about delving in Norvikian navigation. He's apparently served as a cleric here for over 40 years. Hells of a career.
A gorilla. Again, it is a very interesting detail, but I suggest meeting with him yourself if you want to know more. He looks away for a moment.
Boris, yes. A lovely fellow.
And then the troll. He groans and rubs his eyes.
I really should have been more careful, but once I'd reached this far down, I figured there wouldn't be any trouble if I just rested a bit under one of those mushrooms. Mostly to regain my spell slots. And, well, there's not much to say. I was thrown into a cage, interrogated a bit by that brutish troll. I spent my remaining spell slots on him, but nothing seemed to work.
Yes, he did seem quite esoterically resistant.
Indeed. Not entirely, of course, but every charm person I cast just bounced off. At first I thought it was due to his nature. Obviously, charm person only works on direct humanoids. However, trolls are distinctly a giant variety. They even speak a broken offshoot of the giant tongue. So I'm quite confused over it. Considering the esoteric freezing around the beast, I'm sure there was some strange pocket or biome effect he carried with him. Quite strange.
Did you manage to talk to the troll?
Sure. If by talk you mean him screaming at me and threatening to eat me for, well, a fair bit of time. Lovely experience, it'll go straight in the book. The last vestige of Ascani's brutish past. Yes, that'll work.
So no useful information.
Well, the brute did mention how much he hated Earth. Sounded like he was one of the few who survived your dear god's cleansing during the city's founding. He also spoke about rebuilding the tribe, but I'm not sure what that even means. So good riddance, I say. Such a beast is no place in civilized society. Compared to the half-giants of Ergani, I do not see much potential in trolls.
He glances towards your goblin companion.
Goblins, for example, are more or less stellar examples of this democratization of tribal cultures, if you pardon the expression.
Happy to be a stellar example for you and your ideology.
Alright, either way, he's gone now. Hopefully, the way he fell down into the deeper reaches of the gravity flip should suggest a gruesome death. But don't take anything like that for granted. What makes these parts so wondrous and horrific both is the esoterically unstable nature of these strings. You never know what you'll get.
Is this the guy who dropped the yellow hat?
Most likely, yes.
Let's hand it over to him.
Oh, won't you look at that?
I found it in the city below, just upstairs.
Oh, I must have lost it at some point. I did get in quite the hurry.
He reaches into one of his collected packs and pulls out a book.
This is the least I could give you in return. A signed, limited edition copy of Beyond Reeds.
He hands it to you with gusto. Thanks.
I try to infuse my writing with free strider ideals, and it's proven quite popular across the coast. Hopefully it's a sign of the times, of Gia's good fortune to come.
He smiles and puts on his fancy yellow hat.
It doesn't look too good on him. It sadly doesn't suit him. You'll continue imagining him without the hat.
Gods, I love this hat. It's been on a lot of adventures, you know.
What do you know about the tea shop explosion? His smile drops.
I suppose I should tell you a little story.
Well, we've been looking for you, Mr. Frank Frankson. He nods to the goblin.
I hope we can keep this under wraps, of course, but as you might have imagined already, I am down here without any permit.
Snell, can the halfways look away for this one? Snell looks the free strider up and down. Tell us what you know and I'll get you whatever permit you need, okay?
Wonderful. He braces himself. I arrived in the morning and planned on taking a stroll through Tolstad before heading down. My presence was a bit of bad timing, really. A week before the election, a son of 3,000 arrives on the scene. That could cause a bit of havoc. And since our dear Scanny Reed's trade company was doing so very well in this election, I didn't want to steal any limelight. But then, of course, fate intervenes. And just when I find myself before the Ascani pillar, a darn fireball goes off next to me. Just my luck. So, once the ringing had stopped and some goblins started swarming the place trying to put out the flames, I decided quite quickly that this could end poorly for both my timetable and the poor people who had to deal with the mess.
Alright, continue.
I rushed down the stairs. Since I'd already had my direction, I figured I'd postpone the upstairs sightseeing. Head straight down into the below, as you people say.
Did you stumble upon anything on the way? The free strider gives you a solemn frown.
I saw something. You see, I have a pair of glasses. They allow me to detect magic, among other things.
What did you see?
I saw a man on fire.
What?
Specifically, I saw the outline of a man, invisible.
An invisible man?
Perhaps I should describe it more like,
He scratches his chin and then perks up.
Ah, yes. An invisible smoking man. My glasses allow me to see him, or at least the faint outline of his esoteric illusion.
Alright, where did you see this?
I just entered the, what is it called, the area right below, with all the apartments and the big ravine.
Pillar crossing. You saw this invisible man at the pillar crossing.
Yes, that's it. I saw him heading across the bridge, or rather, towards the pillar.
Alright, and what time did you see this?
It couldn't have been more than minutes after the explosion. How many seconds does it take to walk from the pillar upstairs to the pillar downstairs?
60 top.
Then perhaps that. I was rushing to get away from the drama, after all.
Did you see any other details about him?
It was clear that it was a man. He was on fire, and he was probably wearing some type of armor. The silhouette made that fairly obvious. A human, I would guess. Too tall for a dwarf, too short for a, well, I don't know, half-giant. But really a humanoid slightly taller than either of us. I'm sure you've experienced with detect magic, but my glasses are not as powerful as that spell usually allows. Well, sadly, all I could see was that silhouette.
What did the man do?
That's the question worth 1,000,000 tens, eh?
What did he do? Meriadoc takes a deep breath.
He went inside the pillar.
Inside the pillar, he says. The pillar of jaw.
Elaborate?
I agree, that seems reasonable to do. It's strange, but let's be clear. I first thought I saw a strange esoteric event or a ghost. Because the silhouette I saw, it went straight into the pillar of jaw. Right in, as if it walked into the stone, and the stone turned into, how do I describe it, a magical mass. Warping around this invisible man, his flames being put out, and his being merging into it. A portal.
He walked into a portal?
That would be my guess, yes. Wherever he went, once he was inside the pillar, his presence disappeared immediately, along with that esoteric force emanating from the stone. I've never seen anything like it, but I have read about it.
Pillars of jaw across the coast. The Arcanist performed many an experiment upon them. There have been reports found in hidden documents during the rebuilding of Thazen, you see. Documents from high-ranking Arcanists. This is all kept very secret among the Freestrider ranks, of course.
Arcanist secrets belong with great wizards. Speak.
He scoffs. You won't win points by spending magocracy to me, good fellow. I can tell you one thing about it, perhaps.
I've got a +8 on this. Find a logical argument on why you should tell us everything. Yeah, there we go.
Yes, this man clearly accepts logic. A rational human. A wizard, even.
Mr. Meriadoc Moonwatch, any information you can give me will help in this case.
Now push the most rational thing he obviously desires. As any of these foolish Freestriders desires.
If you know something about the pillar, then telling me will not only help my case, it will also, most importantly, keep the first ever election of Norvik safe. He claps his hands together.
You said the magic word, didn't you? Yes, I do worry this whole event will curse the Freestrider cause. If you can help things clean up.
The Freestrider gives a reluctant nod.
Fine. As I said, this is top secret, so you didn't hear it from me.
He crosses his arm and looks out into the mist.
The Freestrider ideal is a meritocracy without magic. However, obviously we inherited the mess of esoterical caches left behind by the Arcanists. Because of the beheadings. Terrible and idiotic waste of talent. While magic itself grew weaker over the years due to Arcanist greed, many of their findings are still quite useful to this day. Especially their scientific data.
Now, what's secret about this then?
They appear to have been in contact with Jor. That is fascinating.
Think about what the reasonable reaction to this would be.
Shock and horror, the wizard should be dead and gone.
Or in terror.
Intrigue and wonder.
Oh, just let him explain it.
It's not exactly a conversation or anything. They received esoteric messages, not unlike the ones recorded during the Gate era by, well, civilizations like the snail folk who built all of these ruins around us. It was an omen, you might call it.
And what did he tell them? Freestrider taps his hand onto the pillar.
Some strange codes, taught them some new spells. The last message we found written down by one of the Arcanists of the Hagenshags. It was in order to stop.
Stop what?
To stop opening the gates.
He raises his chin.
You see,
then he places a hand upon the pillar beside him.
They found cracks in the gates. The gates of Jor leading to the outside. The places we all came from.
I don't really understand what all this is going on about, to be honest, but, okay. Look up at the pillar.
Teams of Arcanists, back when they still wielded 9th, 10th, and even 11th level spells, they could enter into the pillars just for short stints. Many did not return, but those who did descried a void of souls, alien worlds beyond, far realm aberrations, and paths within strings, whatever that means. Their work was cut short due to the Coast War, but they got in, my good fellow.
And the invisible flaming man. He nods.
I believe that invisible man, who most likely fled directly from the explosion, he too entered one of those cracks in the ancient gate. And as unlikely and wondrous as that seems. Duh, how would you even deal with that? Like, do we follow him through the crack?
Yes, Snell, we must follow him through the crack. Glare at the pillar. Meriadoc chuckles.
Well, good luck with that, I say. But unless you happen to know some ancient being or gods, forbid still alive Arcanist, then I'm afraid you're out of luck. We found no realistic way to replicate their attempts to enter the pillar. It's not like higher tier spells are exactly common, eh?
Could a Sphinx count as an ancient being?
Oh, you mean the Gyno Sphinx upstairs? She's quite the celebrity. Hells, if you could get her inside, then why not? I do know some Freestrider researchers attempted to get on the good side of a Sphinx in one of the lairs near Cree 4, or Cree-Iv, but that didn't end too well.
Alright, I guess I'll find a way in.
He bows his head. I'm happy to be of service.
Looking very worried for your safety.
Your goblin companion, who stands quiet next to you as you discuss these methods of interplanar travel, raises a hand. Just to be clear, we're talking about teleportation, like a magical transportation? What do you think?
Yeah, what do I think?
Snell side-eyes the grinning Freestrider before leaning in with a scowl.
Look, I'm speaking on behalf of Lady Sageliff when I say this here.
He takes you aside a few steps away from Meriadoc. The halfways want this handled, no matter the obstacle. Why does Sage Leaf really want this so badly? The goblin thinks about it, letting his eyes land upon the pillar. And he tells you, if we don't get something tangible, like for example this rogue spellcaster, then the halfways will be in a really shitty situation. Because of the tea shop? Yeah, partially. Economically speaking, the city is fucking us all the time. Sorry to break it, but your bosses don't really make it easy for us. My bosses? Yeah, they suck. Agree to agree. Yeah, if the city manages to get their way on this whole fireplace failure narrative, along with all these damn zoning disputes, legally we're looking to get completely screwed. Plus the tenants we have to house without any permits for the apartments they occupy. Hundreds of buildings across Dolstadt. Commerce, living space, even some government locales. Whoa. If we don't get something tangible, or at the very least some type of leverage on your dear Magistrate Tauro, then... He lets out an exasperated sigh. I have to do anything I can to stop that from happening. The old lady put her trust in me to handle it. Even if it... hold out your hand, and let's have an adventure. He instinctively grabs it, giving you a solid handshake. Let's have a gods be damned fucking adventure, huh? Alright, well we have decided to go into the Pillar of Jaw.
Oh, how lovely. I hope you survive. If you do, I'll be sure to write a piece about it.
Well, he probably can't vote in the election, and he's a free strider, we know. Do you know about an elf here on Tolstead?
Not really, no. I have a few elven friends in Reeds, but I'm quite new here in Norvik. How come?
An elf died in the explosion.
Oh, I had no idea. That's certainly a scandal in the making. An elf, you say? Ilum, I assume. Deche?
She may have caused the explosion.
Well, that is an interesting take, my good fellow.
He shakes his head.
I'll leave this investigation to you, but assure you, I have had no contact with any elf in this city of yours.
I'm not sure if he is speaking truth or not. But his eyes don't waver.
Should we convince him to give me a lot of money? Hooray!
Oh, yeah. You know how.
How to get him to give me money?
Yeah. Just be quick and decisive, and maybe weigh on the fact you just saved his life.
Sorry, did you say something?
He's just muttering to himself. Happens sometimes. Mr. Meridoc, trade prince. Hold out a hand.
Yeah?
I just saved your life.
Ah, I understand.
He tosses you 500 crowns. Woohoo! He tosses you a heavy pouch.
Enjoy, good sir.
Look inside. Many hundred crowns. Gawk at it.
Those are in my travel reserves. I always keep an extra pound of the local coinage. I have to say, crowns are quite marvelously designed. It's probably my 7th favorite type of coin behind pennings, snips, sigs. I do think embers and brim marks and sols are all somewhat equal in usage.
What about Elvish coinage?
What about Jean Pala? He visibly and orderly shudders.
Ah, at the bottom, darn ice cubes.
He smiles broadly and effectively. Well, we've done the hat. I don't really care more about him. I guess that's all I got for now.
Very well. I think I'll pick myself up here for a bit. I think that damn bastard troll tossed some of my belongings down the riverbed. Hopefully I'll be able to recover some of it, but either way, thank you again, good fellow. You performed an amazing service for me and the entire revolution. You believe some of my fans.
He presents his palm to you.
I owe you a great deal. If we ever cross paths again, I'll be sure to repay you.
Don't shake his hand. You look like a fool.
Yeah, don't shake it.
Present your palm. The free strider shows you his palms in an open gesture.
Well then, if you need anything else, I'll still be here for a bit.
Alright, goodbye Prince Moonwatch. Now, quite a lot of quest stuff got solved there. Is there anything else that would result in me getting... yeah? Oh. Got that one. Got that one. How do I guess it's mainly this one, right? Let's let it take root. I'll probably skip past the dialogue again, because it just doesn't really interest me, this kind of interior navel gazing, I'll be honest. Romance. Yeah, fine. I don't. Not even reading these, right? Just whatever. Let's just get through this. Jesus Christ. Tell me what I get. That's all I care about. Alright, we got 4 feats to choose from it. Let's see what they do. Luck of the Fool. Whenever you roll a natural 1, you get another result and take 1d4 damage. Can be repeated to infinity. This damage cannot take you below 1 HP, so we can't die from it. I don't mind that, being able to reroll a nat 1. We have been getting a load of those. But what about this one? Whenever you roll 10 or below, add an extra proficiency to the roll. Okay. I cannot critically fail. Or this one. Whenever any d20 is rolled, the strings of jaw causes the outcome to lean towards 10. The chance of critical rolls are diminished. I don't know if I like that. Like, obviously you'd have less chance of getting a low roll, but you'd have less chance of getting a high roll as well. I might take Luck of the Fool. Just take a little look at that. I might get rid of Lady Fair. Healing spells obviously seems quite good. I might get rid of Master Memorizer. I'm going to take this. So, whenever you, again, to remind, whenever you roll a nat 1, re-roll a d20 and take 1d4 damage. Keep going if it's a natural 1 again. So, ideally, I have rolled a lot of 1s, so that should mean that we get a re-roll every time we do that. So, I think that is probably worthwhile. There we go. Right, now before we end things, I just want to run back to the to Burr and let him know about beating the troll in case he did mention that was kind of his mission here, didn't he? So there might be extra dialogue there. And experience, Burr.
He's thanking you for defeating the troll.
Let's comprehend languages. Your spores saved me in the fight against the troll, thank you.
Oh, you did the deed yourself. Little help's needed even for the greatest of heroes.
A little. Huh. Oh, okay, well I guess that's all for now. Fine. Now. Did I not just get something from that conversation? Obviously I got the money. Or the book. +2 dex. I think I value that slightly more than my +2 intelligence, which is very high. So now, I've still got 20, but I've brought that up a little bit. Yeah, I don't mind that. This wisdom's fine and all, but I... What do I want to increase? At least I got that to a 0 now. We'll leave that for now, perhaps. We'll leave that just for the minute. Now, there was something beyond this pillar that the ice troll was at. I just kind of want to check that out. We can obviously fast travel back to the town now, which is nice. Your stomach churns. Not sure why. What's this? Lingonberries. Plus wisdom, minus 3 charisma. Got up here. Roots are moving ever so slightly. At the foot of the snail ruins, you watch a mass of writhing roots moving about ever so slowly around a series of corpses.
Skeletons, to be precise.
Look at the skeleton in the centre with the...
Oh, that is a lovely helmet.
You see it straddled upon the brow of a skeletal face.
Must be late Fade era or early Divine era. However, a corpse would never remain this intact over hundreds of years without esoteric means. Most likely, these were adventurers from a later era who simply used that ancient helmet.
I hope you're not thinking of what I think you're thinking. Oh, I'm thinking. The roots wriggle and writhe a bit more. Can you grab that helmet for me, Snell? Would? Sure. Should? Probably. Will? Absolutely not. I really want that helmet.
Then you better take it, ain't you? Quick and easy. Just, don't get caught. That'd be bad.
I'm gonna come away from this just now because it's a trifling check, which, as I know, I can give myself advantage on using this. I'll lower the DC. So let's pop that in. Pop it in for Meek just now. Let's give this a go. Right. Oh, I do it from here anyway. Okay. So what do we got? Right. I mean, wisdom helm. I don't know if that's particularly valuable for me. You step forward, hands gleefully grasping the loose-fitting bronze helmet. It tingles.
Highly esoteric item.
Suddenly one of the roots appears to swipe at you. Huh? Damn. It hits you hard, forcing you back. A rib fractured. Groan. The roots return to the original spot. He has a nice helm. I could see what he'd wanted. I'm going to try again. How do you Can you only do it once per short rest? Or if I was to use up these. Maybe I can unlock it in the dialogue? Balls! Put it mildly. Alright, well. Thing is, it was a plus wisdom and minus intelligence helm, so actually I'm not that fussed. What's this? Bottom of the snail ruins. You stare up at the wall of the ruin. Thick, rubbery vines drape over the ancient spiraling concrete.
There's a vertical ascent of roughly 20 feet. The Tulin do not do stairs. Whatever steps you found in their architecture are added eras later. Vines are slick with fungal humidity.
I'll just come away for now, because there was something down here I wanted to check out first. Guess where does this actually go? Old prison. Chamber of the Guests. Do you have any idea?
Master, beware!
Oh, shit.
How frustrating you are.
The mask is back on, but she's not hiding her voice anymore. Why does this young woman so badly want to kill you?
Time to teach her a lesson.
One more time, eh?
This piece of shit. Don't let him get away this time.
It's a pretty good roll. Your muscles are tensed and you're ready to strike. You face the assassin and consider your options. Maybe don't fight, just try to understand. It's only DC 6. This one's pretty high. Crit.
There is desperation here. This assassin goes to great lengths to remain concealed. They want anonymity. You say there's no such fear, but they have a greater fear that trumps it. That's it. They're being pressured into this attack, forced into this attack. This is their final chance, which means this is your final chance to reach them. Snell spins his sling. The bullet flies dangerously close to the assassin's head, missing only due to the constant movements. The masked assassin lunges forward. Die, die, die! The dagger connects, an agonizing...
The dagger connects, an agonizing feeling shudders through you.
Is this dangerous?
Some sort of squirming shadows already started forming around the assassin. The shadows formed begin to writhe and spit out tentacles?
Play is such that you can't make it to the assassin before you deal with them. Smart. What do you want to do with them?
Hang on, first thing I want to do is heal. 4 hit points, really? Right. God. Let's do this. Hey, we do it. Okay, cool. Resist!
You brace yourself against the tentacles. They slap into you, wrapping around your limbs and writhing. Your vision splits. You are both here and elsewhere. You see the outline of a twisted gnarled tree as if through a thick, dirty film. It stretches far into the sky above you, or perhaps far below you into the ground.
You hear whispers in your mind, maddeningly just incomprehensible.
Ilatuma!
You still your mind and focus on the image of the assassins still twisting their hands, and the vision fades. The tentacles are recoiling from you as if they tasted something bad.
Things are deteriorating.
Oh, that was my turn, was it? Great. The goblin whips a stone at the assassin and it hits them right in the face. The mask is knocked to the side and his eyes narrow.
The mask knocked aside and you once again see the assassin's face. It does belong to a teenage girl.
You're a kid! The hells are you doing, kid?
Some girl? Kill you? Your bitter rival is a teenage girl?
Hey, focus up, meathead.
She quickly scrambles to put it back on. The assassin twirls their dagger, drops into a squat and shifts.
Watch out! Watch neck!
The masked one was there and now they're here. They teleported directly in front of you. What's the point of being warned if it doesn't do anything? You don't have time to react as the assassin plunges the dagger into your shoulder. It goes in deep.
Shit!
The assassin pulls the dagger out as you try to grab them by the arm, twisting away. The assassin's knife glows with dark energy. Heavy smoke spills from its edge and drifts as though suctioned into the mask. The smoke clears, the mask firmly planted on her face, glowing faintly.
Seal the Gerskap Mut.
Shield, spear, arrow, death, the tongue of a far realm, of aberrations and esoterical abominations.
The assassin's eyes turn black as the shadowy tentacles rise again.
There's no other recourse. It's time to finish this.
One last chance.
You will finish this.
Okay, very tough check. Let's do cure wounds. I mean, what else can I do? I think we did it. Jesus, okay.
You stomp through demonic tendrils, charging like an enraged gull bear up to the helpless assassin. Your gauntlet meeting her face.
The assassin wobbles and bends, one final jab.
You punch again, and that is that.
A dagger flies across the chamber, and the assassin collapses, unmasked and unconscious.
There is a lull as the chaos of the fight abruptly cuts off.
She is just a kid.
It's a pity to see someone choose to be dangerous when they're so young.
The masked assassin's eyes, now fully maskless, open. You step forth.
Fucking bullshit.
You're the one trying to jab steel into my heart, girl.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Let's just take her to the dungeon. She's earned it. Alright, to the Tolstad dungeon we go. Gotta grab her.
As you do, her hood falls back, and you see that face more clearly.
Huh? Lady Freydis Darrow. Yeah, she's the one we kind of insulted before as well.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Wait, what the hells? It's... Wait, are you... Take a step back.
If you tell my dad about this, I'm going to actually kill you.
The girl scowls.
Daughter of your boss. Oh no.
So that's what teenage girls do these days when they want to act out.
They sign eldritch contracts and stab clerics.
Well, Certainly is an embarrassing situation. Darrow clearly has some family issues to deal with.
Holy shit.
Yeah, take an LR, it'll last longer. Now, will you let me go?
What makes you think that is even remotely a possibility?
Because I'm so nice?
She gives you a sad smile. Oh, that's good acting. She can barely even see through it. She's good. Oh, you can. Yeah. That's scary, by the way. No, you don't get to be snarky after what you've done.
No? Go shove that stupid slingshot up your ass, Goblin.
It's not the... He shakes the leather strap. It's a sling. It's a weapon, not a damn slingshot.
Let's put it like this. I'm going to walk out of here, and you're not going to mention a single word about this to my dad. In return, I'll stop trying to kill you, okay?
So you've been stalking me all this time, huh?
You're not exactly difficult to find.
True.
Yeah. You do realise how loud you are when you're stomping around in those boots?
Hey, he can be as loud as he wants, you hear? Where'd you get all this cool gear?
What do you think?
I'm not sure, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, Jesus, what an idiot.
Look around. Are you talking about me? Ugh. Where'd you get this cool gear? Did your dad buy it all?
No.
Let's try again. A dungeon crawl?
No.
A magic item store?
No.
A lady in a pond?
No.
Oh, tell me about that magic you were casting.
No? Now let me go.
Sure, I'm just wondering one thing. Why?
Why what?
Why are you trying to kill me, Container?
Well...
The girl glances at the mask on the ground beside her. Snell kicks it away. No, answer him.
Fuck it, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I signed up for his stupid fucking deal, okay?
Whose deal?
I needed easy spell slots, he wanted an extra pair of eyes, win-win. But then he started asking for these night outings and the reconnaissance missions. Then he tells me to push some dumbass cleric into the river. I don't like killing people, but sure, totally worth it.
Oh.
Then you come back, you asshole. And whatever I do, you just keep fucking...
As she speaks, the mask next to Snell begins to glow. Get down!
Damn it, knew that would happen.
Esoteric bullshit.
The hell was that? You happy now? I just broke my damn contract because of you.
She lets out a loud groan.
I'm a warlock. Was. And a whole thing worked out with Mr. Toilet Worm.
Mr. What now?
Oh, whatever. I don't care anymore. This deal was ass and I didn't want to do it anymore anyway. So there. I'm actually perfectly fine with my awesome mask being turned to dust. It's fine, really.
She doesn't sound very fine with it. She gets up and drops her cloak.
I'm going to leave now. Like, I'm actually going now?
Shall I just let her go?
She's lost her patron. This doesn't mean she loses her powers entirely, even if they were channeled through that mask. But since she clearly has no reason to continue in a misguided attempt at killing you, we might as well let her go.
Oh, less trouble that way. Darrow will be pissed either way, but he'll be less pissed if we don't make a big scene out of it. Fine. Bratty teenager starts walking towards the exit.
And seriously, do not tell Dad!
Ha! The goblin lets out a series of stilted laughs. Fucking girls, a teenage girl and your boss's daughter? That's actually funny, I have to admit. Sigh. Oh well, let's go and see if Mr. Toilet Worm is hiding in any of these tunnels.
Me agree.
You hear your scarf mutter, then shiver.
Bad thing here. Deeper.
In the grand hall around you, the one so filled with the sound of clashing blades now grows eerily quiet. You see two paths, each leading into darkness. Time to see what's down here. Okay, well, first of all, this feels like... I'm going to grab this. This was her knife. Unlucky blade, +3 dex. Advantage against lawful creatures. Oh, no wonder she was hitting me so hard. Don't know why I would want that, though. I mean, +3 dex is good, obviously. Yeah, so I was just going to say, it feels like this is the way we progress. So I think what I will do is head back out, because there was that little thing to climb up to, but we'll do that next time, because I haven't checked the time of this video, but I imagine it's fairly long at this point. We certainly achieved quite a lot. So next time I'm guessing there's just like a little upper layer there. I can see body or something, or someone sleeping anyway. We'll go and check that out next time. But thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Things seem to be moving quite at a lick of pace at the moment, so hopefully you're enjoying that. If you are, if you could hit the like button on the video. That'd be awesome. Leave a comment as well. You know, let me know what you think about the series, the story, characters, my travails with various roles. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I quite like to get quite a lot of spell slots back, so we're going to need to do a long rest at some point. But it kind of, well, yeah. I mean, I'm wondering if we continue on now, or because we can fast travel to and from this location, whether I just do this bit up here, then maybe go back and snatch a good rest, and get all the spell slots and stuff back before heading properly into the deep depths. Might actually be a wiser choice, but I'll think about it. But anyway, let me know in the comments your thoughts. And a big thank you as always to our channel members as well. Just continues to be hugely appreciated how you guys are supporting the channel. And if anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and gaining earlier access to these videos and in my various other series, that'd be awesome. But thanks very much. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.